Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. While you're here, smash those likes and hit that follow button. It's a free and great way to support the channel. But man, oh man, we are in a bloodbath. We look at that. We got Bitcoin at under 40K. And of course, it is leading the other digital assets as well, causing a massive bloodbath. But you know what? I don't think Bitcoin spot ETF is what's causing the market to go down. This is what I think is causing the market to go down. We have Mt. Gox confirms creditors' Bitcoin addresses for a repayment report. After launching bank repayments in December of 2023, the Mt. Gox trustee is getting ready to start repayments of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash on Bitstamp and Kraken accounts. So let this be known, right? Every time we have good news coming out relating to Bitcoin, Mt. Gox looms over Bitcoin's heads. Do you know that once this is done, this is equivalent to Jed McCaleb selling XRP, right? This is equivalent to Jed McCaleb selling his XRP, because you have many people who had Bitcoin on the Mt. Gox exchange before it got hacked. Look, this is why it's so important that where you hear the term, not your keys, not your coins. If you have your crypto on an exchange, it is not your crypto. You have an IOU, right? Crypto exchanges do fractional reserves where if you have 2 Bitcoin, you really only have 0.5 Bitcoin because they're constantly lending it out, right? It's going back and forth. That's why you really don't know what you have until you get your crypto on a hardware wallet. And if you don't have a hardware wallet, make sure you click the link in my description, because I'm an affiliate with Ledger. You get something when you purchase your hardware wallet. You get a special surprise. So make sure you go get that, because it's very imperative that you get your crypto off the exchanges. Well, these people didn't get their crypto off the exchanges when it comes to Mt. Gox, and their crypto got stolen from them. Right? These are the people that have hundreds, if not thousands, of Bitcoin on Mt. Gox. This is when Bitcoin was pennies to the dollar. Man, I wish I was in the game when Bitcoin was pennies to the dollar, because I know for a fact that I would not have my Bitcoin on an exchange. I didn't even like to have certain things on my computer back then anyway. So I, let alone, wouldn't want my Bitcoin or my investments on a different exchange. Like, that just does something to me. But nonetheless, these people had hundreds, if not thousands, of Bitcoin. And do you think that the market is going to react to this? Yes, this is what's factored in. I don't think a Bitcoin spot ETF is actually factored in at the moment, because we already know that BlackRock is buying. We already know that Vanguard is buying. We already know, I'm sorry, not Vanguard, because they're not in it. They don't like Bitcoin. Even though they own Bitcoin, they don't want their customers to have a Bitcoin spot ETF or have exposure to it. But I meant Van Eck. Even Bitwise is getting and buying Bitcoin. So I don't necessarily believe this has anything to do with a Bitcoin spot ETF, but it has everything to do with the creditor getting ready to repay all of its customers that got their crypto taken from them on Mt. Gox. Excuse me. Now, I believe that this was a trigger effect, but Bitcoin is waiting to react in a good way or in a negative way. Well, right now, even though Bitcoin went down to 38K, that now becomes a level of resistance for it to go back up. But we haven't really seen a full reaction on Bitcoin going up or down yet pertaining to Mt. Gox. And this is going to have some effect on Bitcoin Cash as well. But the article goes off by saying, on such email posted on Mt. Gox's insolvency hub on Reddit on January 22nd, says that a crypto exchange mentioned in the user's rehabilitation claim has confirmed the account ownership with trustees. The email says that the exchange is now expected to accept users' subscription to the agency's receipt to receive repayment in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. This is the problem. We don't know what those other people are going to do, right? because when those people bought Bitcoin, Bitcoin was like $2, and now Bitcoin is 38K. Could you just imagine sitting on the sideline looking at your investment that was stolen from you, going all the way from $1 to 70K, dropping down to 38K? You bet your bottom dollar that something is going to happen. One person says Mt. Gox BTC distribution is expected to hit the market over the next 2 months. 200K Bitcoin unlocked. Well, this is January, February, March. That's literally a few months away from the Bitcoin halving. Then you have the addition of 600K GBTC repricing. 2024 halving will reduce annual supply by 160K. So right as this is happening, if they sell, the brokerages are going to end up buying them back at a lower price. The article then goes off by saying the new Mt. Gox emails are coming from the trustee moving forward with bank account payments. The first Mt. Gox repayment report surfaced in late December 2023 with some creditors receiving double payments. So, yeah, it's going to be a big event. Mt. Gox is expected to repay its creditors 142,000 Bitcoin and 143,000 in forked cryptocurrency. Bitcoin Cash is in addition to 69 billion Japanese yen, 510 million by October 2024. So yeah, I believe that this is what is going to be factored in, and they're going to wait and see what they do. Moving on. Getting down to the nitty gritty here, y'all. Gemini finally posts on what they were doing with XRP. Riddle answer. XRP perpetuity contracts coming soon to Gemini. Fund your account here. Now, what's so interesting about this is people are calling this a big nothing burger. People are calling this kind of messed up. They are using XRP's name a lot to generate traction, which is okay. People do it all the time. But this is, to me, this is one step closer to getting an XRP ETF, right? Because you have to understand, for Bitcoin, it was a Bitcoin futures ETF cash settle. Then it was a Bitcoin spot ETF. Well, XRP is a little bit different, right? Because it doesn't run off proof of work. It runs off of a consensus algorithm, right? You can't create more XRP. You can't, the way that the blockchain is set up, you can't create a double spending, right? Because it's set up with validators that will validate to say yes or no whether or not those transactions will go through, right? So there's many reasons why XRP is going to be that ultimate digital asset. It may not be the digital asset now, but I do believe there's going to be multiple king digital assets. But this is important because this brings us one step closer to an XRP ETF, right? You have to have some type of financial instrument products out there first before you have an XRP ETF. You can't just throw one out there. I mean, it makes sense to throw one out there, but at the same time, you have to see how the market is going to respond. But this here says, why are perps so popular? They're popular because you have the ability to short in the spot market. Your choices are generally to hold the asset or not hold the asset. There isn't a readily available mechanism to directly bet against an asset. With perps, you can take a short position, effectively betting against an asset or profiting when the price falls. But I just thought this was very interesting because I do believe this is one step closer to an XRP ETF. So yeah, this is very interesting. I want to see how this goes because I can see something positive can actually happen to this. And if y'all don't know by now, this channel is not just an XRP or a Bitcoin channel, right? I talk about everything that's in the news. It just seems like right now XRP and Bitcoin are the household names right now that are in the news, but other digital assets will be in the news too. So moving on. This article is old, but I don't hear anybody talking about this, right? Dubai, as a global crypto hub, has approved XRP under the virtual asset regime. Now, this goes by way, they now join with other assets. But however, since the DFCA opened up external applications, XRP is the first virtual asset to be approved by the regime. XRP joins Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as the assets previously approved under the DFSA's virtual asset regime. So, do y'all not see what's going on, right? Bitcoin was created in 2009. Litecoin was created in 2011, right? XRP was created in 2012. Ethereum was created in 2013. Do you not see the relevance of that, right? They're sticking right now with the original four. Well, the original five had Namecoin in it, but Namecoin's really not trading anywhere. I think it is, but it may not. It was Bitcoin, Litecoin, Namecoin, XRP, and Ethereum. Those were the original five, right? But the fact that the UAE has become one of the most innovative jurisdictions, and that's allowing XRP to be traded as a virtual asset, do you know the liquid that's going to be behind XRP, the liquidity that's going to be behind XRP? Everybody is starting to come out and utilize XRP to some way, shape, form, or fashion. It is only a matter of time that XRP be used to settle other digital assets, right? Like right now, you can already use Bitcoin on the XRPL. You can already move Bitcoin, the most expensive digital asset out there. In market cap and in value, you can already move it back and forth on the XRPL, right? That is something special. That's something beautiful. Now, this is one stepping stone that XRP has been approved to be used under the virtual asset regime. This is a stepping stone because, of course, you have Gemini now doing XRP products, because that's what it is. A perpetual, I can't even say it right, but a perp contract. Let's just say it's a perp contract. A perp contract that utilizes XRP is what it is. It is a financial product that's going to be used to leverage contracts short, low, and high leverage. That's the next step to an XRP ETF. At least that's what I think, right? We're going to see more XRP products come out now that XRP has regulatory clarity, right? Now that judges are saying tokens aren't securities in itself, XRP isn't a security in itself. Programmatic sales may not be considered investment contracts, right? Because you're not asking for something because you're not asking for something in return. There is so much into it, but the article says XRP now stands to benefit from legal and regulatory clarity in the DIFC and will be available for use by institutions located in the DIFC to accelerate faster, more efficient global value exchange. It's getting real. It's definitely getting real, y'all. And once the clarity finally branches its way out internationally and finally settles in the U.S. fully without any lawsuits, without any Ripple and SEC lawsuits, XRP can be a household name. It's not a household name right now, y'all. Let's be honest. If you ask 3 random people in Walmart, Target, or just walking, right? If you ask them what XRP is, or if they know XRP, they're going to probably say no. But if you ask them what Bitcoin is, they're probably more than likely going to say yes. So we have a lot of work to do. I mean, it's not that much work because the Ripple and SEC lawsuit is what kind of made people want to look up XRP. So we're getting there. But people know more about Bitcoin than they know about XRP, which is okay. But just know, like, my first digital asset was Litecoin, and then I looked at Bitcoin. And then after I looked at Bitcoin, I looked at XRP. So there's every way it goes, all roads will lead to XRP. I have nothing against the other digital assets, but everybody who does their research, which you need to do your own research as well, will lead to XRP. It's crazy how that works, right? No matter what digital asset you look at first, it all goes to XRP. That's really interesting. All right, moving on. Something else that I thought that was very interesting. This is the Crypto Oasis 2023 ecosystem by the United Arab Emirates. All right, look, what was so interesting is that they compiled a list, and it says how Crypto Oasis is transforming the blockchain landscape. And look at this. There's global protocols. You got Algorand, you got Flare BNB. For some reason, you got Bitcoin SV. I have no hate towards it. It's still an investment. You got Casper. Look at this. And you have Ripple. Folks, you can transact any of these blockchains or any of the media and applications that you see on this list with the XRPL. This is very interesting times that we're in, y'all. This is very interesting times. Then it goes off by naming the digital asset infrastructures. Very interesting times. I thought this was pretty neat. All right, y'all, that'll do it for me. Looks like the market is still in the downwind. Of course, we're in the bloodbath, but that is okay. That's okay. I mean, stuff like this happens. We got Bitcoin at 38K, Ethereum at 2,221, XRP at 50 cents. Look at that, it's at 50 cents. It's always the last to go and the fastest to rise, but in the bloodbath, it matches with the market. All right, y'all, that'll do it for me. Please make sure you hit the like and the follow button, and I will see you and everybody else on the next one. Peace.